Morning everyone, Golden Ticket to History here, coming to you from Fountains Memorial Park in Homosassa Springs, Florida. It's a town in Citrus County, about an hour and 20 minutes northwest of Orlando, Florida. And the video we're doing today is one that I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do. Not because of logistics, but because of just the nature of this particular story. The reason why this story is so difficult is because of the nature of the victim. And there's a couple videos that a couple stories that have to do with Florida that have been on my list, but I haven't been able to get myself to be able to do them. This is one of those cases. There's another case very similar that's even more difficult than this one. So I'm not sure if I'm ever going to be able to actually do the other case or not. But I digress. We're out here in Homosassa Springs because of something unspeakable happened to a little girl. On February 24th, 2005, an angel that accidentally found their way under Earth was returned home. And that angel was Jessica Marie Lunsford. Jessica was only 9 years old when she was called home at the hands of an unspeakable monster. So much life to live. It's just... Here's the final resting place of Jessica Marie Lunsford, born October 6, 1995, which is also the birthday of my mother, who passed away 5 years ago this coming September. And she was called home on February 24th, 2005. Her stone has the inscription, "Our beloved angel," to which she was. Her father has a stone on the left side, Mark Lunsford, August 1st, 1963, and her grandparents to the right, Ruth Lunsford, January 29th, 1932, still living, and Archie, October 3rd, 1932 to October 13th, 2020. Jessica was only 9 years old, and her life was taken from her by the garbage John Huey. I don't want to sit here and I don't want to go into the details of the crime, because that'd be the worst thing to do in the attempts of trying to honor Jessica. John Huey was a monster. He stole from this little girl the most important thing in the world. He did receive his punishment. He was sentenced to death, but passed away 2 years after sentencing in 2009 in a hospital in Jacksonville, Florida. I hope he's rotting in hell. John Huey, rot in hell. Since her passing, there's been a few things that have occurred. A little too late, unfortunately. One of which was the Jessica Lunsford Act, or Jessica's Law. So what Jessica's Law does is designed to protect potential victims and reduce a sexual offender's ability to reoffend, which has influenced other legislation in 42 other states. Among the key provisions of this legislation, classifying lewd or lascivious molestation on a person under the age of 12 as a life felony and a mandatory minimum sentence of 25 years in prison and lifetime electronic monitoring. A person's 18 and older convicted of lewd and lascivious molestation against a victim less than 12 years old. Lewd or lascivious molestation is defined as a person who intentionally touches in a lewd or lascivious manner the breast, genitals, genital area, or buttocks, or clothing covering them, or forces or entices a person to so touch the perpetrator. The statute also requires that if an offender is sentenced to a term of years, he or she must be given lifetime probation following the imprisonment. In Florida, another charge, capital sexual battery, is defined as a person 18 years or older who commits a sexual battery upon or an attempt to commit sexual battery injuries of a person less than 12 years old. Commits a capital felony. Sexual battery is defined as, you can go into that. The charge of capital sexual battery carries a mandatory sentence of life in prison without parole. Jessica was only 9 years old. This was a really hard one to do. Some instances, when you've seen my videos, I come and I will place a penny or something along those lines on the grave site or the grave marker of the person that I'm visiting. This one's a little different. A little baby Minnie. Oh, I didn't want to do a stuffed animal because I didn't want it to get ruined by the rain. This is Florida, the humidity. I wanted something to be a little more lasting. And I'm not sure if she likes Minnie. I know most little girls like Minnie. I know mine likes Minnie. So I wanted to bring her a Minnie. As always, these videos are never done in poor taste. They're never done to glorify the perpetrators, but to pay tribute to those who left this earth too soon. Jessica deserved to have a long life, and that was robbed of her. May she continue to rest in peace. May she find solace in the afterlife. May her family find closure. And may John Cooey rot in hell. Rest in peace, little angel. My respects to her father. He should have never have had to go through this. No one should ever be robbed of their children. They should never have to bury their children. To the grandparents, may Ruth continue to have a healthy life. May Archie rest in peace. I'll leave a penny for Archie. This video is not very positive. It's not very happy-go-lucky. This was definitely the hardest video I've ever had to do. This is the hardest location I've ever been to. Only one other case could potentially be more difficult than this one, and that's the Kaylee Anthony one, because of the age of Kaylee and the nature. But this one was right up there. I hope that no one sees this video in poor taste. I hope they see that this was not done to glorify the garbage John Cooey, but instead to honor the life that was taken too soon, Jessica Lunsford. May Jessica continue to rest in peace. Till next time.